Hey guys, John Luxy here, back with our blind playthrough of The Silver Case. So last time we got kind of a startling revelation. I'm going to move my little mouse down here. Last time we found out that... oh, right, I keep forgetting it's backwards. We found out that Kamui is... I mean, we found out he's comatose. But he kind of was always comatose. So he didn't, apparently... See, this is what I don't understand. Apparently it wasn't him killing those 3 women. So we don't know. We only know that the 4th girl that was sleeping with him killed the other 3. And what's strange is, so he had... The other 3 women had kids. They're all about 8, which means they were all sleeping with him while he was in the mental asylum, essentially comatose. Number 4 killed them. Jealousy, I guess? And turns out she's pregnant. We found that out because the kids are psychic or something. They could hear the thoughts of the unborn child inside the woman that was about to eat a bullet. Okay, so that's where we are now, I guess. Decoyman. What's going on, Jack? You wanna get in my lap? Right. Okay. Also, what's her name? Chizusuka or something? Hachisuka? Are you getting up here, or are you just gonna walk around underneath my chair? She got shot. Do I have anything yet? No other implements. That will probably take... Can I contact anything? No, just movement. And that's it. So let's go forward. Okay. There's a desk. Guess we keep going. We're in like extra super secret security here. Okay, so that's got to be Kamui. I should really change and switch to the original stuff so we could see what that actually looks like. Okay, Ayame Shimohira just admitted to a string of crimes. She'll likely get the death penalty. So who's the question? So Kamui escaped. They tracked him to the woods. Then who killed the other 2 police officers? And wounded Natsume? And did she take... If that was her, why did she take their eyeballs? That also brings up the question of the people that are like, kill me, kill me, kill me, kill me, and Kamui, Kamui, Kamui. Why are they saying that? He has some sort of psychic power, obviously, because he knew when she was safe. Are you just gonna sit there? Jack. Okay, he'll be up here in a second, I'm sure. She'll likely get the death penalty. Kamui's children have been put into a facility. And the secret of Kamui's birth has finally been discovered. Secret of his birth. Finally? Yes. It was designated top secret, so it was pretty tough. And there were casualties, but someone got killed? 4 people. Fuck. So where was it found? An FSO paper company. FSO? Remnants of the Frontier Conservationists. You mean the Frontier Conservation Alliance. That's their old name, but yes. The ghost of the FSO. I think they mentioned them at the very beginning when they were doing the dump of all the politics and stuff, like, this department turned into this, and this turned into that, and blah blah blah. Are you just gonna sit there staring at me? Just come here. Come here. I will pet you in the face. No? Okay. They had Kamui? They managed him. That's where we learned where Kamui was from. The file says Cape Kamui. What are you doing? A complete fabrication. So his ID, they just made that up? Kamui was born in the shelters. Oh, here he is. So why do they have shelters? And Jack's rubbing his face against the mic stand, so if you hear like... that's why. Shelters? You mean those shelters? The Shelter Kids policy. I don't know about the details, but I assume the goal is personality development via management training. It sounds like some sort of weird... like that thing in... was it Mass Effect 2 where Jack was kept, like, with all the psychic kids? Raising them into special people who can survive in specialized environments. It's like cloning or, replicants from Blade Runner. Possibly. You hear a lot of that stuff on the east side. 20 years ago, that project was put into action. Also, this game really feels like Front Mission. Specifically Front Mission 3. Because I don't know... well, I think I played part of 1 and it was very hard to get into. But just all the politics and stuff, it feels very similar. 20 years ago, that project was put into action was when Kamui was 4 years old. So he was raised in those shelters. The shelter exhibition area opened 12 years ago. It doesn't match up. The exhibition area was its secondary use, after it had served its original purpose. So those shelters were real? Like real shelters, not like demo things? And so Kamui's kids found themselves in the shelters, tracing back their father's memory. Is that even possible? I don't know. But Kamui is known to favor those shelters. Why? His favorite place closely resembles those shelters. Where? Solitary confinement. Okay. The reason Kamui seeks out the darkness and likes being locked up lies in his upbringing. As a child, he lived in a wide-open yet stifling environment. As he got a bit older, Kamui's hometown became the shelters. Jack is right here. You can't see him, but he's right where the mouse is at. Oh, are you coming into my lap now? Oh, there he goes. There's the tail. A sullen, dark world where sunlight can't reach. He felt comfortable in that noisy and isolated world. People are attracted to the underground. Are they? Take this job. This is a world of isolation. It's sometimes hard to breathe. Yeah. Maybe saw a miniature version of the world in those shelters. What are you, a poet? Let's... wait. Is it too late to check the options menu? Settings. Okay, let's... hang on, Jack. I want to... back. Okay, so here we have... what appears to be the... this is the remastered stuff. Let's do movement. We'll kind of take a look around. We'll look down and up. I cannot go forward. I guess that's where Kamui is being held at the moment. So just looking around real fast. Are you going to lay down? Alright. And the mouse is still totally off. It's weird. It's never done this before. It's got to be based on... you know. Alright, remaster settings. Even the music is pretty good. So let's... movement speed, original. Text speed. You know what? Let's keep the movement speed defined. Music, we'll switch to original. CG, original. Opening movie, I don't care. UI, original. I don't see anything. And the music hasn't changed. Can I save right here? Let's save right here, and then we'll... save. Because I'm really curious... Oh, there goes Jack. We'll do chapter menu. Yes. Because I really want to see what this... No. How do we load? Load. Alright. Yes. It's just a little bit faster with the mouse. Decoyman. It still seems to be all the same stuff. That's fine, we'll just switch it back to the... Maybe this is... I mean, I don't think it's just for the opening movie, but it's weird. Maybe you have to start a new game. I expected the graphics to all of a sudden just downshift, but maybe, maybe not. Oh well. Alright, well let's go. Also, where do I come in? I guess we'll find out. Hey, Tetsu. Oh, you're here. You're looking good, Big Dick. Tetsu, you're back on the job from today, huh? What happened to Tetsu? I don't remember. Yeah, finally back to work. Did he get wounded or something? I don't think so. It's a stakeout. No, he was doing the stakeout, and Sumio was following up another lead. I think, right? Like they split. Yeah. We don't have enough people. Well, so it ended up not being much use, huh? Tetsu, maybe we should... Yeah, I know. Let's hurry. I'll show you how it's done. Big Dick, hurry up! That's funny. We still don't know who that email was from. Decoyman. Oh good, we finished the chapter. Spectrum is coming soon. Bizarre Love Triangle. Isn't that a song? Like Dance Dance Revolution did one of those? This... I think Killer's Dead did the same thing where each thing was like its own chapter. Save game, yes. Achievement unlocked, met Kamui. I really hope I didn't miss something. You know what I mean? Decoyman 14%. So, what is this placebo thing? Report number 1. Backstory? Number 1, Yume. You're just a reject. Have you ever felt like that before? I did. I used to work as a police reporter for a pretty good news agency. This must be like a side story or something. Unless this is one of the people he killed. It's like their story. Some shit went down that's not worth explaining. And after a bunch of trouble, I quit. After quitting, I became a freelance writer. She must be wealthy because her car seems pretty nice. It probably doesn't sound so bad, but in reality, chasing after celebrity asses, sticking a tape recorder up against front door interphones, pretending to be a relative and getting someone's registry information so she's paparazzi. I was gonna say parapazzi, but I was doing worthless stuff like that. But then, one day, I received a work request by mail. Set a mark on Kamui Uehara and check out every single thing, down to the hairs on his ass. That was the job. The guy who the media is now reporting on like crazy. The one they're calling the worst criminal of the century. That Kamui. What a mistake, right? Asking someone like me to do that job. Maybe she's not one of the ones that got killed. See, that's really cinematic. But with the payment, including in advance, being unbelievably good, and the fact that I was seeing triangles and circles due to being so shit-faced drunk at the time, I decided to take the job. I promised to investigate everything about Kamui's past and future, write up a report, and submit it. It was a really secretive, sketchy-ass deal. With the amount of money I was getting, I totally knew that it was a really dangerous job. That's how it started. This is my room. It's my workplace and also where I sleep and get up in the morning. Let's check implements. Nothing. What about contact? No. Alright, let's move. Let's look around. A painting of a bat. Can't go out the door. And so basically all we can do is go forward. And there's the fridge. Table. The client who requested the Kamui job only wants me to submit my reports and keep contact via mail. The reason being, well, I have my suspicions. I wonder if I have any new mails. Let me check. I'm not doing that. Shige, from a friend. From Shige to Tokyo Morishima. See, I don't remember the names of the people that were killed, but I bet she's one of them. Subject from a friend, Tuesday, April 6, 1999. But she doesn't have a kid, I don't think, so maybe not. Been a while, how you been? I heard you quit the news agency and now you're a reporter. You're pretty busy, huh? So, how about it? 50,000 yen, or about 500 bucks. How do I put it? It's like I can feel the flow of the times. Like, this year is the end of the millennium, right? So I thought, I can't just leave things as they are. You could say it's time to liquidate, you know? When I remember all the jobs I've done, I think there's a lot of stuff I've forgotten. I want to get rid of all of that, and start the new millennium nice and fresh. So how about it? Paying me back that 50,000 yen you borrowed now. We've got lots to talk about, so let's go have a nice long drink. Oh yeah, I'll give you my cell phone number. Call me if anything comes up. Here, you can not only read mails received, you can also send mail. Well, I would hope so. To Shige. I guess I click. The end of the millennium. That's not this year, it's next year. So that means I'll pay you back that 50,000 yen and clean things up nice and tidily next year. Sorry, don't mean to put you out. You're the same Shige as always. Glad to know you're my friend. Talk to you later. Looking forward to seeing you next year. Wow, that's harsh. Keep records of your own studies in the Morishima Memo Diary. Morishima Memo. Sorry, Shige, to be honest, be it this year or next year, or even next year, I don't plan on paying you back that money I borrowed. More importantly, I've been thinking that I really need to start rethinking our relationship, actually. So anyways, that's what's up. Don't keep sending me mails like that from now on. This is not what she sent to him, though. I don't care how cool and friendly you are, I'm gonna get pissed. Of course I am. But the truth is, even if I wanted to pay you back, I just don't have the money. I mean, with this Kamui stuff, if it all goes well, I'll be coming into a good amount of money, so just keep patient until then. But she's not planning on paying him back anyway, so why? I mean, only if all goes well, but still. And if it doesn't go well, I can think about that when it happens. Live in the now, you know? Whatever the fuck that means. And sometimes you can even join chats. Basically, it's where I keep my true feelings and thoughts collected. Normally, once you read an important mail, you act immediately. For mail, you can always read it again later. It's sometimes good to take your time going over old mails and mails you haven't read yet. My partner is a turtle. His name is Red. He keeps silent, like an old fossil. but he's also delicate like a clock with its minute mechanisms. We've been living together for just over 2 years. Even though I had no money, I couldn't help myself and bought this Italian furniture. Here, there's all sorts of shit lying around. The only thing I really even use is the phone, but whatever. What else? Oh yeah, the world you can see from this window actually looks pretty nice. There's nothing really special to look at or anything. This park, but that's about it. Okay, this is my... That is to say, the guide called Tokyo Marishima's... Wait. Oh, so it's a dude. Why did I assume it was a girl? I don't know. Well, I guess because I assumed it was one of the girls killed. Or, no, because it said Yume. But Yume means dream also. It's not necessarily just a girl's name. That is to say, the guy called Tokyo Marishima's version of events in the Kamui case and related happenings in these scenarios. Basically, just think of it as a sample. The 24 Wards has lots of guys just like me living here. I'm just one of a plethora of humans here. And by chance, I happen to get involved with Kamui Uehara, but like in a really weird way. How is it weird, you ask? Keep your pants on. We've got all the time we need, right? First, let me have a quick smoke and then we'll begin. That's the stuff. Oh, he's a badass. April 7th, 1999, Wednesday, Tokyo's room. 3:37 p.m. Is it weird that the music was a little bit sour there? I think that's, I mean, obviously that's intentional, but... Contact points, left and right. Okay, I guess we'll check out the fridge. Or Red. Oh, Red's the turtle on the fridge. Kamui. Yeah, it's definitely a fucked up job, right? But the client is Inohana. Yeah, request from my asshole old boss Inohana. So of course the job is fucked up. But I'm dirt poor, so, you know. Sorry, but I took the job. Let's trick the turtle again. What the hell? Asleep? Alright, let's spin around, check out the phone. Window first. I gotta clean this window more often. Well then. I assume there's supposed to be a G there. Get to it, Red. Gotta clean this window more often. Get to it, Red. Check the telephone. That wasn't the phone, was it? That wasn't the phone, was it? So it must be... There must be a contact point here as well. The computer. Yep. Alright, memo. Morishima memo. Boop. I skimmed over some info on Kamui online. Recently I've been forgetting to watch TV or read the newspaper, so I don't really know shit about Kamui. It's hard to call myself a free reporter like this. Kamui's very existence had basically been almost totally covered up until recently. But now he's apparently the most badass criminal ever, and he got arrested and escaped from the hospital and is now a serial killer. Yeah, great. Plus, he apparently killed 2 members of the security force and seriously injured 2 more. And that's why he's such a big deal now. The case in question. Kamui reappeared on March 27th around midnight. The Special Forces unit began measures to capture him, but 2 people ended up getting killed. 2 people from Special Forces went after Kamui, but he put one of them in critical condition and disappeared into the darkness. That's about it. Even the sports papers had him in their headlines. After some time, legendary criminal Kamui started up again in the HC unit's jurisdiction. How inflammatory and poetic. So the stuff with the little arrows must be what he's gonna write for his article. Or for the report, because he's not writing an article, he's like doing something for someone else. The identity of the female body found on March 28th still hasn't been publicized. This particular crime seemed to employ the same MO as Kamui's past crimes. Oh, does he suspect it's not the same? Apart from this, he also killed his counselor when escaping from the mental hospital. 4 people in total. So was that... Did he actually kill the counselor, and then the 4th girl killed the other 2? It's kind of confusing. I wish they'd, like, tell us. Kamui, I can't talk, was deemed mentally incompetent to stand trial for his previous crimes. So are his recent crimes also the product of his fucked up brains? Or does he simply like to kill? People are getting boisterous about it. The talk shows have all been featuring these quacks spouting random bullshit. How shitty the world has become. Yep. Early morning. Tokyo's room. 5:39 a.m. Continued, so he was up all night? Or maybe he just got up and is writing again. I searched for info till morning. Okay, there you go. But I found almost nothing. Kamui's first crime. For some reason, none of the details are available. Black boxed. Someone's using a lot of power to push this down. See, this makes me think that the description, I really hope it didn't spoil the game, because it said it was like Kamui's killing politicians and stuff. And Killer 7 spoiled the game. Like the premise, it's like, oh, this is the premise, and it told you the twist at the end. But from what I understand of the description on like the Steam page, killing the politicians was his previous crimes. Then again, this is about his first crime, not what he did to get himself incarcerated. So, you know, someone's using a lot of power to push this down. Who was the first person he ever killed, and how did he kill them? Interesting. Also, about Kamui even further back in the day. All a mystery. What was he like as a kid? Who are his parents? Where is he from? It looks like no trustworthy info ever made it into the media. There are plenty of records pertaining to Kamui while he was in the hospital, but it's all a bunch of bullshit about how he was a model patient. The only thing I've found is that when he was in the hospital, Kamui was totally broken down and was basically just an anemic bastard. I found this out from a tabloid last week. If I was going to cover the story, then first I should talk to someone who has gone up against Kamui and survived, like a soldier from the security force. But how can I get in touch with someone like that? Inbox. Weekly lovers. Oh, do I get to... Oh, I get to pick. Let's see. Weekly Mail Magazine. Subject Weekly Lovers. The Amazing World of Carnivorous Plants. Let's see. Is a mail magazine that provides the latest news and unique information for fans of carnivorous plants throughout the world. For more detailed articles, photos, and videos, check out the constantly updated The Amazing World of Carnivorous Plants website. Shokubutu.com. I wonder if that's a real website. Fascinating wildlife. The winged Nepenthes up close. Nepenthes alata blanco Nepenthaceae. A vine-like perennial herb. The tips of its leaves have tendrils, which it uses to climb and capture its prey. Its insect sac is about 12 centimeters long, comes in various shapes and colors, and there are 2 distinct shapes. One that grows on the bottom when the stem is low, and one that grows at the top when the stem has stretched out. The lower insect sac has a cylindrical top, and the bottom part puffs up like an egg. The top part is somewhat thin. Its intraspecific variation is spectacular. There are approximately 70 species spread throughout mainly Borneo and Sumatra in Southeast Asia, as well as Malaysia, New Guinea, Eastern India, Sri Lanka, the Seychelles Islands, and Madagascar. Okay. There's more. Topics. We used a special camera to capture images of this extremely rare wild nepenthes. Videos have been uploaded to the website for a limited time only. The winged nepenthes captures insects, bees, flies, etc., and dissolves them inside its stomach with peptic juices, which can be viewed from a variety of angles. The act of the winged nepenthes dissolving insects is the epitome of the wonder of nature. We are confident that all sorts of nature fans will love this video. Additionally, there's a secret bonus movie hidden on the website. If you can find it, you'll be able to get an even more amazing look at the winged nepenthes up close. Reader opinions. MK, I spent 3 hours downloading the winged nepenthes video, but it was definitely worth the wait, and I'm extremely satisfied. I never thought I'd be able to get this close of a look at the winged nepenthes. I will treasure this video. Okay. Oh, and yellow must mean red. Today's word from Daily Mail magazine. A play is a world with its own inhabitants and its own laws and its values. Saroyan. Okay, let's return. Anyways, I'm pretty exhausted. What time is it? 5:40. A lot of time has gone by. Let's check the turtle. What the hell? Asleep? Well, I mean now, yeah. Gotta clean this window more often. Check the telephone. If it'll work out. See, this is different. Erica, I guess. If I use her, then if need be, I can always use her as a shield, too. Ooh. Yes. Hi, it's me. She's not happy. It's Morishima. I got a favor to ask. I'm looking into the Kamui case, like, personally. And I was hoping you might have something interesting. Anything is fine. I just need something to help bulk up my report. Hey, are you even listening? Hey. Oh, she hung up. So they're not on good terms. Fuck, the bitch hung up on me. Let's try calling her again. That wasn't the phone, was it? Okay. Where to? Not here. That's weird. There's like a vertical blue line on the painting as if, well, it looks more like improper mesh or something like that. I don't know. Some computer graphics thing. Artifact or something. Who knows? I guess we'll try the computer again. Memo. There we go. I should ask Erica for help. That was a great idea for me. I mean, it's actually a shitty idea, but it's the only choice I have for now. I need to keep in mind that's how fucked up this situation is. She still works at the news agency. It would be nice if I could use some of their info. I just need to put the moves on Erica. Put the moves on her? She'd cry if she heard me. Just nothing. Seems to lead anywhere. The hell am I gonna do? Someone's ringing his doorbell. Shut up. Enough. I know. Please. For reals. Just get the fuck out of here. What the fuck? Seriously. Just answer the door, man. It's cool. April 8th, 1999. Thursday. Tokyo's room. 11:37 a.m. Good music. Alright, well, let's check the door. Really? Oh, is it bill collectors or something? It could be. See, what is that thing on the wall over there? That's probably where the bathroom is, I guess. Like, you go behind it. But it looks like the actual wall. It just doesn't look like it matches up with the corner above it. Like, it goes through the door, but it looks like it's not the wall itself. It looks like it's in front of it. I don't know. All right, let's check the turtle. What the hell, asleep? Let's check the window. Obviously, we're supposed to do the computer. Let's check the phone. That wasn't the phone, was it? Okay, so back to the computer then. More memo? Nope, inbox. Holy cow, that's a lot of... Oh, we're just going straight to it. Good. From Erika Yukawa. Subject, Mr. Genius Passionate Writer. That sounds sarcastic. Thanks for the nice morning coffee. Is that what you thought I'd say? You're the same as always, only ever thinking about yourself. Do you really understand what you're doing? Calling me up and talking to me like that? You must think I'm some cheap woman, right? I don't find that funny. Your phone calls are a nuisance. Wow, that's bad. What's the auto thing? P.S. The 24 Ward's Heinous Crimes Unit is in charge of the Kamui case. The HC Unit is a group of specialists in violent and disturbing crimes. It's different from the more central-related departments that always have mass media reporters hanging around, in that it wouldn't be impossible to take advantage of cracks in their armor. Oh, you're saying that you can take advantage of them because they're not used to dealing with the media. If you're going to talk to them, you should probably talk to that detective named Kusabi. He's old school, scary looking and self-made. I've met him before, and he's a rather talkative old man. But with regards to crucial and sensitive information, he definitely won't leak anything. 99% of the stuff about Kamui that's going around in the media is either just rumor or pure fantasy. But since big news agencies like mine, newspapers, and TV news departments are getting all frantic about it, a lot of facts should come to light soon. So if you're planning on just writing up a fabricated story, you're just going to end up screwing yourself over in the end. Also, I have no idea why you're sticking your nose into this stuff, and I don't care. But I will tell you that I'm not helping you for your sake, but out of my own curiosity. I decided to let you show me what you've got. Whatever sort of media you're writing for. It's been 3 years since you've gotten involved with anything journalistic as a police reporter. To be honest, that was weird. I released the down button and scrolled back up for some reason. To be honest, I've been reading the articles you've been writing for a while now. I mean, I've just been reading them because that's what I was handed at the hair salon, but still. Some actor brought some female college student to a hotel and tied her up and did whatever. Sure, that's a big thing too. By the way, is your official title still police reporter? DNN Net. 2. Tokyo Morishima News Update. DNN News Update. Whatever plan almost enacted. Emergency preparations undertaken for missing Kamui. The 5027-999 plan almost enacted. It was discovered that this past March 27th, the military forces of Country A and Country B almost enacted joint military operations. The plan is a scenario created for the purpose of working out what to do in case of actual or threatened invasion by Country C. The decision to enact the plan was rescinded upon the publication of comments by Country C admitting to crossing over international borders. Okay. For missing Kamui, the suspect in the Kamui case, Kamui Uehara, is still at large. With regards to this, Chief Cabinet Secretary Kitajima made a strange announcement commenting that we are undertaking the necessary emergency preparations. The population has nothing to fear or worry about. However, nothing has yet been revealed regarding Kamui's whereabouts or the current status of the investigation. About Dream1999.exe. The file named Dream1999.exe is a virus. Please delete the file without opening it. This is a virus, but it will not infect your computer if you do not open the file. After infection, each time the user sends a new mail, Dream1999.exe will be automatically attached to it, and it will continue to spread. Details how to delete. And there's a website. See what happens if you actually go to these. Who knows? Okay, so we opened up the Daily Mail again. Let's look at the word. Inspirational quotes or whatever. The wolf knows what the ill beast thinks. A bad person can easily find and identify another bad person. Interesting. Oh, nope, that's the wrong one. Return. Check the turtle. Kusabi, huh? Weird-ass name. You hungry? You want some shrimp? Some of that white leg shrimp you like? Sorry, but wait just a little longer. Oh man, even the turtle is going hungry. The HC unit, huh? I'll need my old business cards. I see. So he's gonna... Oh, there's cup noodles. Cup ramen. Was that generic? Or was it actually, like, product placement? Because Cup Ramen actually did the whole Final Fantasy tie-in bullshit. Which is another reason I didn't pick up Final Fantasy 15. Even though... I mean, I've just been watching all these series just, like, go down over time. And when they start advertising for real-life products inside of a video game, it's just like... Keep that shit out. Keep it out. Okay, grabbed my old news agency business cards and headed to the HC unit. Met a detective named Kusabi. The old man reminds me of a truck driver. Same day, Office 24. Ascend to 3:24 p.m. Weird. That detective, Kusabi, he still hasn't shown up. It's been 30 fucking minutes already. Am I getting stood up? Hey, are you the guy I'm supposed to meet? See, they look totally different every time they're drawn. I could tell by his eyes that from the get-go he had his doubts about me and was on the defensive. They say that it's a detective's job to doubt. And apparently they're right. I tried heading into the main topic directly, but this guy dodged it. Anything at all is fine. Even just something small. I got no idea. Even if I did, I wouldn't tell you shit anyway. That's rough. Okay, I'm just gonna ask frankly, but what exactly is Kamui's deal? Well, if I knew, I wouldn't be in a place like this now. I see. Kusabi, you're a veteran detective. You've probably got one or two reporters with whom you're familiar. But, you know, how about switching things up once in a while? You trying to get into my pants or something? Nice, I can tell how passionate you are. Okay then, so what the fuck is your deal then? That stuff about the news agency, that was bullshit, right? Why do you think so? Because you look pretty fucked up. Look in the goddamn mirror. You're close enough. I'm just a freelance writer. To be honest, I'm pretty down on my luck, which is why I'm after info on Kamui. I wonder. You know, I don't dislike old school type detectives like yourself. Bullshit. Well, anyway, if you think of anything, please call me anytime. Don't hesitate. Don't bother leaving your card, buddy. It's actually kind of a cool card. The logo? It's like a woman's lips with a little beauty mark and a cigarette. It's kind of classy. It's almost like a private detective card. This is part of sales, you know? I'll be back. So I ended up being made to sit around wasting time with Kusabi. But this old guy should prove useful. It's more of a premonition than a hunch. But he'll be worth hanging on to. Next time, I'll bring him some donuts or something as a gift. A nice little present for the hardworking dicks in the HC unit. Same day. 8:27 p.m. So these must be, like, apartments. Tokyo's room. I didn't know what the building was at first, but now it makes sense. Send. To S. Inohana. Subject, doing it to death. So his old boss is the one that wants the info? But the old boss is from a news agency, right? So why is he doing this stuff on the side? So he can dispose of him? Went to the HC unit. Apparently nobody knows anything about Kamui. Of course that's bullshit though. But we did come to an understanding. I should be able to visit again. Anyway, that's how it's going. Got any directions? Anyways, this should be enough for today. This job is more complicated than I thought, but the conditions aren't bad. Well, if they're gonna pay me that much money, I gotta try my best not to piss the guy off. April 9, 1999, Friday, Tokyo's room. I can't tell if it's... Maybe the wording, maybe the font is different or something. 12:21 p.m. Maybe it's not cup noodles or whatever, but... I just couldn't believe that. Like, I was actually seeing, like... No, it wasn't a commercial. Maybe it was a commercial, but... They were doing it, like, in-game, I think. They were like, oh, I love the flavor, it's so good, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I wouldn't mind, like, actual products on the shelves and stuff, necessarily, if you're gonna do that, but don't freaking be like, oh, it's so good. You know? I mean, I prefer no product placement at all, but if you're gonna have it, just have it be unobtrusive. Alright, from Inohana. Someone saw Kamui Uehara. Meet with them. Preparations for coverage have already been made. 4 p.m. on April 9th, 24 wards. Hachisu Kacho. Block 2. Cafe called Prussian. Your contact's name is Kaiji Enzawa. He'll be holding a job hunting paper. Witness? Reporting? It's like some spy shit. From Tokyo Morishima. Message. This is dataless. Understood. Will follow directions. The client is as impatient as always. I see. Alright, let's read the word. The best swimmers are oftenest drowned. Even those most in their element can sometimes be swept away. Okay. Hachisu Kacho. Okay, got it. Same day. In the car. 2:49 p.m. En route. Block 2. I got it. They said 80% of the citizens are dirt poor and 20% are like filthy rich. Same day, tea room, Prussian. 4:11 p.m. I was a bit late, but the guy holding the job hunting paper still hadn't shown up. Maybe he left already. I ordered coffee and looked around. Prussian. The place wasn't clean like most coffee shops. It feels more like a bar. It wasn't bad. I desperately tried to hold back the impulse to have a drink. As I was chain smoking, the guy finally showed up. He was holding the job hunting paper. He was out of breath and looking at his eyes as he looked around the shop. He somehow didn't really look Japanese. No, that's not it. For an instant, he seemed to look down on everyone in the place, with a really peculiar expression. He definitely didn't look like a trustworthy dude. That's the impression I got. Enzawa sat in the seat in front of me. His earlier expression had disappeared, and with an attitude that made it seem as though he was born with it, he ordered a coffee in a really respectful and almost self-depreciating way. He looked like your normal run-of-the-mill businessman in his 50s. He seemed so regular that I was sort of taken aback. I totally thought he was unemployed. But he said something about still being on the clock, and so he only had about 20 minutes to spare for me. That was totally fine for me, though. The geezer wiped away his sweat with a hand towel, and we started talking. You know, I saw Kamui. Where? This very neighborhood. You know the Babylon Shopping Center, right? Right next to there. About 5 days ago, maybe? He was walking. That's a real scoop. That's right, it's a scoop. I spoke to the police as well. How did Kamui look? He was by himself. He was just walking along normally. It was the middle of the night. I was working late that day and tried to get a taxi. What kind of guy was Kamui? That's what I want to know. Like how he looked? He was like a new moon. He looked like the moon. It's a weird simile, but that's how he looked to me. I don't get it. You don't get it? What is Kamui to you? Kamui possesses a terrible creative power. Don't you think so? With that creative power, he's able to distort everyday things. Weird. Did you know that? Most people known as geniuses are the same. The creative power of a genius holds the power to encroach upon reality. And so, to me, the crimes he commits are a type of creative work. Well, I mean, I guess. Even his murders. What? Are you saying Kamui's an artist? He's just a criminal. What are you, one of his believers or something? Does he have believers? Well, actually, I really don't like that way of putting it. You know, you're pretty rude. Why the fuck would you believe in Kamui? I just wanted to tell you what Kamui's like, as is. In the end, I sort of doubt whether Enzawa actually saw Kamui. So that asshole is just walking around freely, the world we live in. All these people who are somehow fucked up. Men, women, girls, boys, all over the place. Fuck Kamui's believers. Anyway, I might as well go check out Babylon. Red is almost out of food anyway. April 10th, 1999, Saturday. 6:07 p.m. Tokyo's room. He's in bed. Okay, so same as before. Let's save here and we'll stop though, because, you know, it's time. Save over N3. Yes. And that one's white. Right? See, it's Yume. So I wonder if all of those from Yume to the right, Yume, Hanatsuki, Ai, Hikari, Yami, those are all names. Whereas Lunatic's, Decoyman, Spectrum, Parade, Kamui, Life Cut Whiteout, and Danawa, Janja, something like that, whatever it is, those are all titles, or, you know. So this must be like bonus content or something. Backstory, side stories, who knows? I want to do all of it. But that is it for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for your time and attention. I really do appreciate it. I really hope you guys are enjoying these videos. You know, like I've said before, not everyone's going to enjoy this stuff, and if you don't, that's fine. I mean, if you made it this far, I hope you enjoy it. But I like to do the interesting stuff. You know, it's interesting stuff is not popular stuff. Most people just aren't that interesting. Like George Carlin says, people are fucking boring, right? But yeah, this stuff, all the weird stuff off the beaten path, I'm super curious. This game, I mean, it's not really much of a game, it's a visual novel, but it's fascinating. It's fascinating because, I mean, the story is really interesting, but also you can see a lot of the, like, similar design philosophy that he has in some of his later games as well. Although maybe that's because this is the remastered version. I don't know. This might be totally different. Like, the original might have been much more functional instead of, like, form. It might not be as stylish, the original, I mean. But regardless, I like this. I like this a lot. So any questions, comments, concerns, good, bad, or indifferent you guys have, let me know. I do try and respond to everybody. That's basically it. What is your guys' unique positive moment for today? For me, it's I was able to get off early and due to the time change and other issues, I haven't been sleeping really well. But I was able to get a nap today, so that's good. Yeah, that's my unique positive moment. Hopefully your guys is just as good, if not better. Hopefully better, of course. And I hope to see you guys next time. Till then, guys, take care.